Maximum cramps!
But can they hear me?
I like the radio station in these parts. It's the one thing Home Office doesn't bother with. Can't sell tickets for it and all that.
Alright, last week you guys told me that there's a massive delay from when I think you guys can hear me and when you guys can actually hear me. So, testing how long they like this. Can you guys hear me now? Let's set the clouds on fire. You know, just to make sure. Just to make sure y'all can hear me.
Maximum
Railroad,
cramps!
Brotherhood, Gunners. Fun never ends
Alright, what is our report to Gladden?
in this place.
Sound is good. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Got a whole bunch of people in the house already. Fantastic. What do we got here? Boxing video game wishlist site. That sounds fake. It's rumored your team is going to help with Fallout 5. Will your some of your days in the game like Sim 7's 3 or Sim 7's Ultimate Development? I have not heard such a rumor, but that sounds exciting. Yorkshire DB, hello. Babylonia, how's it going?
Let's swing by that noodle stand
Alexander,
sometime.
Raven, how are y'all? Hey, Lauren. Omni, Phil, how's it going, guys? Phoenix Soul 13, that's a new name to me. Good evening to you as well. Hey, Colin.
We don't have as many super mutants around the Home
Sinister,
Office.
good evening to you.
Just stragglers and scouts.
Jason Logrants, thank you for the
They're all
donation.
here.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the donation, man. Welcome. Hey, Daniel. All right, let's head on and talk to Glenn because we suddenly got sucked into the NLTC because I forgot we had done it until last week when I found the note on my door. We've been slowly waiting for HQ stuff to complete. Ooh, you're working on something in Starfield in the creation kit. Fun times. It is a challenge for sure. That is, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in there. But there's also
This is me.
a
You
lot
go report, I guess. Maybe keep your cards close to the chest for now. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of tricky stuff in Starfield CK. The biggest thing I can tell you to help you out, Alexander, is to periodically click on things and choose View in Inspector, and there's like a whole new world of information hidden away in that
Executive
screen.
Suite.
Voice is a wee bit soft. Let me see if I can do anything about that. Nope, she's cranked. I got nothing, man.
Not like she had any better ideas.
Yeah, I think if I turn it up much more, it's gonna blow your guys' ears out. Morning to you. Hey, Pedro. A1 Ranger, how's it going?
I'm not sure. It is a risky venture. The minimum buy-in alone.
You got your own money riding on it, right? So, I want in. Your last tip got us enough ammo to last the season.
I'm happy to hear that, but wouldn't your wife be upset with you for investing it all?
Nah, she'll have nothing to complain about when we strike it big.
All right. I'm honored by your trust in me. I'll take good care of your investment.
Let's see, a sucker. Alright, I can turn down the game volume a little bit. I actually thought, yeah, I've already got it down kind of low. Turn down a smidge lower. I did, oh, the music volume is the problem. I did upgrade my PC. Turn down the music a little bit. I went from 16 gigs of RAM to 64 gigs of RAM because Best Buy had an insane Labor Day sale and RAM was ridiculously cheap.
Excuse me.
So
you're
we'll
back.
see if my PC can keep up with
how'd it all
streaming
go?
today.
Did you get the payment from our satisfied customer?
Here's your caps.
Great. And now you've seen firsthand the kinds of trades we offer to the people here. Sometimes, all folks need is a little boost.
No, I'm still on a
If
20
you'll
series
indulge me for a
GPU. I refuse to.
Allison
The cost of the
disappeared for a
40
while
50
there,
series is
and
still
I'd wager a
absurd
guess
to me.
that she went with you. You've been working with her quite
So
often.
I just upgraded the actual
Is everything gone
PC RAM, which should
okay
help
so
with the
far?
amount of Chrome tabs and CK instances I like to keep open.
Nothing to complain about. We got the job done.
Good. Good. Though that's not quite what I'm worried about. Allison is unstable, irrational, chaotic. If I'm being frank, she's a psychopath. A few years ago, she led an insurrection over a misunderstanding. We tried to reason with her and de-escalate the situation, but she was on a warpath. So many dead. It ended with her murdering my superior, my mentor. Hell, he was like a father to me. But given the right offer, she turned on the same insurrection she'd started. That ought to tell you everything you need to know about Allie.
Why are you only just telling me about this now?
I didn't want you to think badly of me for keeping her on payroll. Allie is effective and controllable while she's getting paid. As unpleasant as I find it to have to work with a murderer, I shudder to think how much more bloodshed there would have been if we hadn't recruited her. The whole damned incident is difficult to talk about, but I feel that we're starting to trust one another, and I want you to have all the facts.
Thanks. I appreciate the warning.
Of course, my friend. It shouldn't affect your work with her, but just be careful with her. In any case, that was all I had for now. Business is running smooth for the moment, but feel free to drop in anytime. Stay safe out there.
Okay. No current LTC contracts. Alright. Nothing else to say, Mr. Glatton? Alright. Wait a second.
I hope you'll think about what I said.
Nope, he didn't even notice I swiped his key. Maybe that'll come useful later. Alright, let's go find Lydia. We should probably talk to her. You got a pre-built 4070 for a pretty good price right after Starfield came out. That's usually how I get my new graphics cards. It's like, oh, time to upgrade my PC, or to replace my PC, and then because the graphics card never feels like a big problem price-wise when it comes bundled with the rest of the computer, but it's buying it by itself. It just feels icky usually. At least to get to the latest and greatest.
You know they expect me to do performance reviews. I just rate
Where's
killed
everybody?
everything each time. No complaints yet.
Great performance review. You've seen Lydia? No.
Hey, need something moved quietly?
Going up. Lobby.
So, your ASAMs conjure up a decent bar yet?
Yes?
Who am I kidding? I'm a cheap date. Yeah.
Oh, we got some weird seam there. I don't like that. We gotta go fix it right now. Hold on, I gotta load up. I don't think I have chapter 3 loaded. I'm gonna start another CK. Play with all that RAM we got. You think we're getting something for Starfield anniversary we didn't get verified creation this week? When is Starfield's anniversary? Is that like this week or something? I couldn't, Pedro. That was the problem. I was trying to multitask, and my PC would just choke on me, and I'd be waiting forever. So finally, when I saw the cost of memory coming down, I was like, all right, this is silly. I've got plenty more room on this motherboard.
Find us some trouble, would you?
Let's find chapter 3. Z fighting and seeing through the world is like, they're like pet peeves of mine. I can't ignore them. But I can just see like, I can see down to the basement floor. You can see like it's just like a little bit of red on the edge of one of those blocks. It's not even into the void. It's just like, I can just see below. I don't know if it's a crack or if one of the tiles is lifted like 1 pixel up in the air.
Getting kinda hungry. Back home, there's this hole
I
in the
did,
wall
Greg.
that
I
makes the
did
best potato fries.
take a can of dust or whatever that stuff's called, the canned air, to the PC to get that thing clean. It wasn't as much dust as I expected in there. I don't know if that's because it's water cooled. Maybe there's less fans and stuff. I don't know what's going on, but it didn't feel like as dusty as I remember my old PCs when I'd crack them open.
Home office isn't
I
so
was trying to
bad,
find Lydia.
so long
That's
as
right.
you're one of the insiders.
Lydia is Bay.
Or you have
Every
cats.
game. Is there a Lydia
Same
in
thing, now that I
Starfield?
think
Because if
about
not, I'm going to have to put that on Sirik's list to name a character for us. Welcome to the stream, Burler. And along with the grenade arc thing, yes. So it turns out that the pre-combined data, you have to merge it with the command line. If you merge
It's
it in the
tempting to
CK,
tune Lydia out,
the
but
data
that's how
gets
she gets
eaten.
ya.
So
Keep on your toes.
hopefully I will find some time to regen all the data for SS2 for the next patch and get that fixed. Fortunately, we only have a couple of cells that would affect, because we don't usually use pre-combines in all of our cells because it's just too much extra data for Xbox players. And I'm told it actually
Wasn't sure about
optimizes
Charlotte at
the
first. Figured she was a Lydia
pre-combines a bit,
2.0,
so it
you know?
might help a
Spoiled,
little bit
rotten,
with size
and
for
over her
Xbox. I
head.
no guarantees though. I
But
haven't
her
tried it yet
bodyguards like
for
her.
SS2.
That counts for a lot.
We were just experimenting with the system in general, trying to figure out what the grenade arc bug was. Don't mind me staying
What's
staying
up,
here. I
hon?
want to. I'm loading the CK on my other PC right now, trying to fix
Glad
this
I
crack
started
here.
wearing perfume. Mixed with the smell of blood and gun oil, it makes Lydia flinch before she even sees me coming.
We have Lyria, no Lydia. Oh, Noctium. What a missed opportunity. Name my ship Lydia. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. It's like boats are always named after women, right?
Yes.
Is that the case for starships usually though? I gotta mention it in at least one
You know
one
what the radio
sci-fi
needs?
universe. That's the
More
case. That's
dancing
what they
music, and less of that creepy waltz stuff.
do. Don't mind me just borrowing your Nuka-Cola.
Yes.
Lyria equals Gilligan. Like from the island? Canuck, how's it going? Noticed something in...
If there's
Noticed something
anything I
yesterday.
learned,
Chapter
it's that
2,
most problems can be
aquaponics
solved with
melon.
money
Farm
or a
listed as
missile.
advanced. Rest
You
is
already know
high
which I
tech.
prefer.
Ah, that was probably a misclick. I'll put that on my notes. Hold on a second. Aquaponics melon is advanced instead of high tech. I'm writing this down. Because actually, you know what? Is that in the base of the mod? Because if it is, I have chapter 1 open right now. Let me check.
Is there any nightlife out here that doesn't involve claws? No?
Aquaponics.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. No, it's not listed as aquaponics, is it? SS2 building. Oh, it's an extended, isn't it? Because I don't see it in the base. It's in. It must be in either in one of the. Is it in chapter 2?
I see why you're the
Oh,
hot
why did
shot
we put that
around
in
these
chapter 2?
parts.
That's odd. Hold on a second. Building plan. Item weapon.
Huh?
Oh yeah, there it is. Aquaponics. Okay. So, which one did you say? Melon Farm is...
Thinking I should send my boys out on
Incorrect.
more
Let's look at
extermination
it here.
errands. They get bored with too much.
$4
guard duty.
14. Thank you for the donation. I don't know why my notifications quit working. We're gonna probably hear something like this in a little while
Oh, yeah!
to celebrate. Thank you for the donation. Gotta show you love after all I do. Build ships to take out Watchtower, but you're awesome. Do great work. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so this railroad
hope,
rescues
Watchtower's
toasters
treating
from
you
the
well.
Institute because they're enslaved, but ignores the human slaving scene because...
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, so I see it's got the advanced tag on it. Where'd that guy come from? Or lady come from?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I heard Lydia. What did I just step in?
Is there any nightlife out here that doesn't involve claws? No?
Okay.
Oh,
let me,
wow.
All right, I guess I can... so I'm going to pop over the dev machine so you guys can see this, because if you ever make the mistake of selecting the wrong one, I believe we have a tool in Xedit to change it, but you can do it manually too. So it requires a couple of steps here. So one is you have to find this keyword on the weapon record. So I have this subclass keyword. We got to get rid of the advanced one, and we need to add the high tech one. So we want to add, nope. We want to add, what is it? Agricultural subclass high tech. And then we have to do it under the script properties, class keyword. Change this to high tech. And that should be it, but I want to double check. There's sometimes one more spot you got to change it. Use info. Nope, it's in the right 2x2 thing already. Okay, so that's it. You just have to change the keyword. There's one keyword on the thing and then one keyword on there. If you choose the wrong, like a class from a, if you choose a class from a different thing, like if you had accidentally chose like a commercial instead of agricultural, then you also have to move it in the form list. And then and if it's for existing saves, you have to like use a script to unregister it. It's a real pain in the ass if you select the wrong plot type class. But if you just messed up the class, it's a pretty easy fix. So that will fix that. All right, let's see if chapter 3 is loaded. It is. All right, let's go into our cell here. SS2C3. We need to go into our hijack customs house tower. I guess there's no S in that. Custom house tower. There's one S. King Gath will go outside of the settlement. I mean, I will leave here eventually, but first we got to fix some bugs. We got to fix this. There is a big old hole in the floor. There it is. You can see the seam in here. So now the question is it a, what is this from? All right, so let's look and see. Are we on the grid? 3D data? No, we are off grid. That's probably why. Okay. So we just got to eyeball it, unfortunately. We can at least, we can turn down the, actually, hold on, let's figure out. Nope, I got the wrong thing selected. All right, hold on. Close you. There are some mist markers in here. A lot of mist markers. Everything I click on is. Okay, I think it's just these two tiles. So let's figure out which direction we got to go on. Okay, it's on the Y. Let's move half a unit there. I think that was about half a unit. Nope, a little bit further. Okay. Oh, these should be on the same Y. No, they're not. Ugh, that's even harsher. All right, let's put this up to like, I want to put this on a number I can copy to the other one. Nope, that was a little bit over. So we'll do 6, 5. Oh God, I don't like that at all. Oh no. It's so ugly. All right, how about 5, 5? Okay, that looks a little better. 1, nope. How about 3? Oh no, there's still a lot of overlap there. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no. We're breaking everything. Okay, let's try this. Oh, you know what? I think I put the number in the wrong spot. Let's go. Nope, we want to go 2. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start over on that one. We're going to take this, copy that over here. Wait a second. What? Oh, there must be different pieces. So this is floor. All right, get out of here. Floor only 01. What's this one? No, this is also Deco small floor only 01. How in the heck is that happening? Oh, I bet the cell must not be on the, it must be like twisted. Oh, I hate when they do that. Bethesda does that for some reason. I don't know why. You can tell they build the cell on the grid and then they move they'll just grab everything and rotate it. I don't know what the advantage is. It's really obnoxious. And since we inherited the cell, we ended up on their nonsense off-grid. Can anybody think of a legitimate reason why they do that? Is there like, is that some trick that they're doing to like get some advantage? I don't know. It seems really dumb. Like, why wouldn't you want things to be on a nice even grid especially for this kind of stuff? And it gets really bad for when you're trying to set up the room bounds so that you can have better performance. Okay, we're just checking for seams and Z fighting. I don't see either, so I think we're good. But man, that's painful when the things are completely off the grid like that. Okay, well, good enough. All right, let's pop back over game. Let's go kill some stuff.
You know the difference between a raider and a merc? Branding and a paycheck.
If you run import stage data script again on a plot to change the class, would that work? Yeah, it should work. I believe we have support.
Hold on
for that.
a minute.
Oh,
I'd
there
like
she
to
is.
speak with you. Privately.
Oh, is it time to put on the red dress? Hold on. Just a second. Just a second. All right, now we're ready, Lydia.
Of course.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
all
to hit the
yours.
charming button.
Excellent. Please, follow me to my office.
Yes?
She's lost. Dog meat, you're causing problems.
Hey. Over here.
Yep, absolutely dog meat blocking pathing. Oh. Here, buddy, you drop this.
Yes?
Think Lydia misses me
Going
yet?
down. Basement.
Her office is the bar, apparently.
Hey there.
Just through here, please.
Nope, dog meat causing trouble again.
What I wouldn't give for a deathclaw right now.
Now this should work. I was tempted to make an appointment in another derelict warehouse for the theatrical flourish, but alas, this will have to do.
Maybe I can take you out to dinner. See a movie, or whatever people do these days.
There was a delightful cabaret on the lower levels of home office that was perfect for clandestine meetings. It is a shame we're so far from it. If you endeavor to distract me, you've succeeded. Congratulations.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I appreciate your patience. What I'm about to say goes against my self-interest. In less precarious circumstances, I would call it foolish. First, I would like to ask about your opinion of Mr. Glatton.
You ever feel like someone's just pulling your strings?
Your intuition does you credit. Allow me to illustrate the future of the Commonwealth as envisioned by our chief trader. You will see an increase in supply of necessities in dire demand. Luxuries, commodities, custom components. More caps than this region has ever seen. Then, the interest on loans will begin to accumulate. The talented will be poached with better prospects. The naive will be ruthlessly drained of their money, dignity, health, and for some of them, even of their lives. You will then be cut off. The NLTC will leave, having made a massive return on investment, and leaving this region a barely hospitable slum.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're taking this better than I thought you would. I appreciate that. There is an alternative to that course. One that keeps the NLTC here as a true partner to your ventures. I would like to depose Mr. Glatton.
Sounds like that's our only option.
I, of course, don't mean anything as barbaric as killing him. Merely removing him from his position won't help either of us. If he's compromised, this delegation will be called back to Home Office, making this all a waste of time. We have to prove that the Commonwealth remains a worthwhile investment, and without him taking the credit for it.
Sounds simple enough.
Simple only as far as your prospective job in this venture. I've already done the hard planning. The first thing to focus on is finding tangible proof that would sway the board of directors. And if there's one thing they have no choice but to care about, it's breach of contract. I know for a fact that Mr. Glatton is far too arrogant and impatient to utilize the contracts honorably out here. And recently, he slipped up. Instead of leaving his paperwork to me as always, he insisted I take a break. Said I looked tired. There's something in that paperwork that he doesn't want me to see.
So what's the deal with you two, anyway?
The deal is that I've worked with him for years, traveling to fledgling communities, trying to establish proper partnerships. The deal is that just as my investments begin
yeah, you're
to
right.
bear
The audio's
fruit,
still crackling a little bit.
he takes over.
So that would
and
mean,
reaps
since
it
it's
all
not the
until
memory
there's
and
nothing
system
left,
resources, it's
and
got to be
nothing
the
will
capture
ever
card.
grow
So
again.
I guess another thing
The
for the
deal
buy list.
is that he's a two-faced, short-sighted asshole and an embarrassment to what the NLTC should be.
There's more to this story.
This isn't the
Ah,
time.
damn it. The red
If
dress
you are amenable
failed.
to working with me on this, perhaps we can discuss it more later.
What an ice-cold bastard.
It's imperative that whatever Mr. Glatton is doing, be located and bring it to the board. He's hiding something, and I want you to find it for me.
All right. I'll go along with it.
This will require a little subterfuge. He likely has a manifest of his financial activities. Bookkeeping has never been his strong suit, so he'll be keeping detailed notes for himself. Search his office quietly, and bring me anything that looks like his personal notes.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
Real Moe AI,
Numbers
how's
are
it going?
something of a specialty
Hey,
of mine.
Captain, how you doing?
If his personal records don't match the official ones, I should see it immediately.
Sea fighters to the
It
rescue.
won't give us the full context, but it will provide a venue of investigation, where there's smoke, as the expression goes.
Death to Z fighting, please.
I'm on it.
It occurs to me that you can ask Miss Gale's assistance. I wouldn't give her the details, but she has a vehement dislike of the man that rivals my own. There is little chance of her informing him of this plan, and I'm sure she wouldn't be against a little prank at his expense. Especially if it's paid. Here, I'll write a payslip for her. Be careful. Once you have the manifest, bring it to me as soon as you can.
All right, the dress half succeeded. We passed the flirt, so we got the most important part done. All right, now we gotta put our real gear back on. What do we do with those? We don't need those. We got the patrolman sunglasses. Oh, did we forget the wig? Is that what was going wrong? Is that why I failed?
I risk. I think if this works out, Lobby.
Going up. Lobby.
Hey, what's up? You know, back at the home office, people have to wait months for an audience with the top dogs. And here you are with a free pass to their
Whoops,
offices.
sunshine.
How'd your meeting
I
with
just
Chief
keep, our
Asshole
lady keeps
go?
falling from nowhere.
What's with the attitude?
Glutton's been getting on my nerves. Have you seen his smug face? Like he knows he already has this whole thing in the bag. Ugh.
He mentioned you.
I can guess. Allison is a psychopath is his favorite speech when I'm getting too cozy with anyone outside my mercs. It's why I'm not invited to any of the clerk bingo nights. But trust me, the shit he's done makes my list of crimes look like a beggar's grocery list. Even I need a reason. He just does it as a hobby.
I need your help. Here.
Oh, ho, ho. All right. This is interesting. Huh. Leave it to the princess to call theft retrieval. Looks like our girl finally snapped. This should be fun. You hold on to the payslip for now. I'll cash out once we're done. So, am I sneaking in there, or do you want me to distract him while you snoop around?
I'll get it done.
All right. I'll get him out of the room. Give me a minute. This is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh. I think we lost sound there. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Just give me a minute. Yeesh. If I'm too eager, we'll tip him off.
All right, we'll just
Hey,
chill.
Glutton. Got a situation on the dock.
Sounds like a concern.
Oh, hold on a second. I just realized we're missing something here. A couple things.
And for Lydia, not me, I'm rather busy.
Someone took pot shots at your boat.
What? You spiteful little... What did you do?
Like I'd waste the ammo on that piece of junk.
Off he goes.
We had someone come sniffing around about moving people. That's the one thing we don't trade in.
Go ahead and borrow this.
Going down.
While Allison was talking, I found another bad spot
Going down.
in the walls that needs to be fixed.
Basement.
Don't mind me just fixing some. Oh, it's so hard to fix these when the everything is off this grid. Why, Bethesda? Why? Oh no, that did not look good. Alright, almost have it, almost have it, almost fixed it. I'm trying to fix some windows on the other computer, and it is, okay, I think I got it. Nope, nope, still a hole. Alright, I'll bring you guys over here to see this. Look at these little cracks over here. How did this, how did these sneak in? Oh, there we go. See, Jason? The super delayed, Ron. No idea why. No idea why. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Nope, that is not the...
Oh yeah!
Oh wow, and there's Burlars right after. Okay. So not only is it delayed, but then there's clusters them all together. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? I bet these are all messed up. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, without the grid, like these are like so pixel perfect just in the mesh designs that getting them exactly in place without them being snapped to a grid is really nasty. Like Bethesda's build kits are actually really cool. Again, as long as they're on the grid, because it makes it easy to make like nice looking buildings and such. But man, as soon as you fall off the grid by a little bit, it is rough. But yeah, I'm trying to see if this is. I wonder if this wall is like. Yeah, see, it's not at a perfect angle either. Oh no! Oh, maddening, maddening. I'm glad I only have a little bit of OCD with this stuff. Like anybody who is legit, you know, not just the statement of like, you know, I think a lot of us say like, oh, it's my OCD. It's not like diagnosed bad, but man, anybody looking up close to this, if you were legit, like medicated for it, this would be brutal. Okay, I'm going to just stop looking. We're just going to call this cell good enough. I think I could be here all day if I wanted to be. All right, back to the game. Okay. Let's meet Allison. Where did she go?
Yes? Do you have the manifest? Or is there some kind of problem?
I thought I was supposed to talk to Allison was the next objective. Meet Allison. Yeah, where's Allison at?
Going up. Lobby.
Hey, hun. That was fun. Surest way to make the guy go purple. Ding his precious little boat. He's still out there yelling at my boys. I owe him around. Anyway, pass me that payslip now. I'll go get my own reward sorted. And I guess you should get back to Lydia.
Going down. Basement.
Yes? Do you have the manifest? Or is there some kind of problem?
I've got it right here.
Excellent. Give me a minute to read it. I see why he kept these records from me. He never did have enough talent for accounting to properly conceal his movements. Full of discrepancies in shorthand. Of particular interest is a recent shipment delivered to a nearby residence. Water purifier parts. How mundane. It's impossible to know for sure what his scheme is from these records alone. I'll need the receipt of sale from the client. I ask that you travel there and procure it. If opportunity presents itself, I'd also like to see one of the purifier parts from the shipment.
Is it important?
No, the receipt is the priority. However, he took care in concealing this shipment. Purifier parts are a common product, which makes it suspicious. It's possible he used it as a cover for something else.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Thank you. Uncontracted arrangements make me somewhat uncomfortable. Your willingness to work with me regardless of that is appreciated. Here is the payment for retrieving the manifest. You will also be paid for the retrieval of the bill of sale and a bonus for one of the parts. I'll mark it on your map for you. As before, I ask that you exercise discretion. I don't want this getting back to Mr. Glatton. I'll be here when you're done. Good luck.
Okay, off we go. Alright, so this is off to another
New day.
conquered house.
What's on the agenda?
Going up.
Hey Dave, tutorial on this 2 is very outdated. You switch to the framework tools from City Manager, but happy to volunteer to fix it if you want. I mean, the power grid fix, I wasn't specific. Can you remind me of which tutorial you're talking about? So I will say the power grid fix, one of the problems with it is we don't have an update to it for next gen. Yeah, because the DLL does not work. It is one of those things I'm keeping an eye out once in a while on Reg2K's pages to see if he reemerges. And I've got like feelers out with some other people I know, talk to him to be like, hey, if you hear from Reg, can you ask him to get us that source code? But what's funny is that he had, after Next Gen came out, he did pop out of the weeds to like update his stuff. And he messaged me and said like, hey, do you want the source for that? And I replied yes, and then just never heard from him again. That was years ago now, right? Wasn't the Next Gen update like 2 years ago? Feels like forever. The command line method. Yeah, well, no. So what I'm doing, we're still using the CK to generate the precombines because the command line, like if you do the full thing, it creates like CSG files, which we can't pack into BA2. But I'm using it to merge the data. So for whatever reason, the CK eats the timestamps on the previs and precombined data, and that apparently causes the grenade arc to break. Oh yeah, the power grid is a real bugger. That is really unfortunate. That's one of the every time I get a chance to talk to somebody at Bethesda about Fallout, I always remind them of that. Like, hey, did you ever send all my reports of the power grid to your engineers there? And here, let me link them to you, because it's like one of those things that it would make settlement building infinitely more enjoyable on Xbox. Like on PC, you can run, these DLLs and eliminate that, but on Xbox, you don't have that luxury. So it's basically, if you're really into settlement gameplay on a Xbox, it's just a time bomb. It's like inevitably your save becomes corrupt. And GP was April 2024, so like 18 months ago. Okay. All right, let's see where it's sending us. Yeah, Conqueror as expected. Yeah, the CSG and CDS isn't uploaded to Xbox, which is a bummer. I don't know why those aren't supported by the BA2 format. It's very odd. Yeah, we know what causes it. That's how the DLL fixes it. So it's basically the power grid is basically just a series of data entries that record the form ID of the things in the grid. The problem is that the game recycles form IDs periodically. So if you say, let's say, destroy an item in your settlement that was in the grid, maybe, most of the time it's when a script does it, but it can happen sometimes when the player scraps things and the grid fails to update, that item ID gets stuck. Well, then when that ID gets reused, if it gets reused to an item that doesn't support power grids, such as like an NPC, then it creates a corrupted power grid and crashes the game, and the next time the grid tries to update.
Hi.
Oh, wow, you got here fast. I only sent a message out yesterday. The pump is just through there. It's been rattling something awful for days. Not because of your parts. Those are working fine, I think. Just something's wrong with the pipes.
What do you need me to do exactly?
Oh, sorry. Guess I forgot to put that in the message. My
Look,
water
lab
pump,
complete.
it
Fantastic.
worked great with the new parts, but then it started making these noises. The courier that brought the parts, he said, if there's any problem, miss, you just let us know and we'll fix it up on the house. And here you are. I wasn't sure you'd actually come, but I have no idea how to fix the thing myself.
Yes, I'm here to help.
Thank God. I was afraid I'd have to start buying water again. I'm a bit desperate here. Thought getting my own pump would be a good idea, Did my own scavenging for parts, but now only the new NLTC ones are working properly.
That doesn't sound hard to fix.
I hope not. Make yourself at home. Let me know if I can help at all. Oh, and here's the receipt if you need the proof. Hope you can fix it.
Lock, here goes nothing. All right. What's my luck at? Only 5. Okay. I'm guessing there are other options to fix this. Let's see. Change your mind. Oh, I bet it's all perk based and I don't have a lot of... It's probably like science or something. Which I don't have. I wonder what luck I gotta have to fix it. Alright, sorry lady. We're just stealing the part. We'll be back. Probably not. Nope. I just clicked sit on couch.
Good to see you.
Hey there.
Good to see you.
Doesn't mind. I just stole her part and ran. I think it's optional. I think they just give you a little... I don't know if they gave you a little money for it or what, but I think we're good. I don't think we actually have to fix it. But I have the receipt. I have the part. We should be good. Okay. What's this? Oh, is that a scrap for Mr. Hansy? Probably. Yeah, it is insane. It's fundamental code, but the problem is that it's difficult to manifest on demand, and that is usually how to get Bethesda to fix things. If you can show them an easy replication steps. The problem with the power grid corruption is it only happens very rarely, and one of the reasons that SS2 players experience it more is because we cycle through form IDs a lot faster than the base game because we're constantly creating new items. So when you have a save, especially, you know, you're deep on city plans and plots, you're going to cycle through the full list of form arrays or form IDs more quickly than a player not doing that. So you're just more likely to experience it. And Bethesda, you know, their engineers, like most engineers, are basically, they operate on eliminating variables, and mods are variables. So they're less likely to accept a bug report that involves mods. So finding a save without any mods that has the power grid corruption is basically impossible. So finding them an actual example, all I've been able to send them is code that some of the folks out in the community who are good at doing runtime monitoring and creating the F4C DLLs, they were able to create some code to demonstrate what it is, and that's what I've sent over to them.
Yes?
Okay, I guess back to the basement. Okay, talk to Lydia.
Going down.
I'm not blackmailing you, Princess. I want in.
You have no reason to risk your position, and I have...
Oh, here we go. Medical lab. Your staff can now research the nature of any disease you've encountered. Once the disease is researched, the ability to research cures and vaccines for that disease will become available, provided you have the necessary equipment HQ to develop them. General research takes several days, but with the sake of this trouble, it takes just a few
No
minutes.
reason to take you at your word.
Oh, please. I'm betting caps to bottles you'll need me before this shit's through.
Basement.
Welcome back.
Is everything all right?
We appear to be at an impasse. Miss Gale seems to think her expertise is vital to our success.
Expertise, yeah. What, your little plot's too good for me?
And I wouldn't put it past her to take this to Mr. Glatton if I turn her away.
If it gets me a slice of this, keep thinking that.
I'd appreciate the help.
See? They appreciate me.
Fine. I have no interest in arguing the point further. And, much as I hate to say it, I may have need of you and your mercenaries soon.
Told ya.
Please stop talking. Did you follow the shipment and retrieve the bill of sale?
Here you go.
You got the receipt. Excellent. Ah, and you retrieved a part from the shipment. I'm no expert, but that does look like a standard part. I'll focus on the bill of sale for now.
I'd focus on the part, Highness. It's a dud.
Pardon?
The purifier part. Logo's polished off, but I scavenged enough of these from NLTC junkyards as a kid to recognize it. The rubber banding is the wrong shape, and the metal around here is too thin. Dealers wouldn't pay for it. It'd wear out in a few months.
The components we sell are Glatton brand craftsmanship. The parts they make have kept the home office lit and running for decades.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
Think his family is still gonna go to bat for their golden boy if they find out he's been tampering with their product before sale?
Not a chance. Polishing off the logo alone is no joking matter, let alone selling a faulty part. What's more, the bill of sale is non-binding. In fact, it barely qualifies as word salad. The board would laugh it
Yikes.
out of a hearing if the client ever attempted to enforce it. Now, if I were to present it alongside Glatton's manifest...
We got what we needed.
That's great and all, but if Glatton gets fired, we'll just get reassigned to some other idiot. Unless you're ready to finally beg your dear old mom for a promotion, Princess. Nepotism gotta be good for something, right?
There's no need for such dramatic measures. I've had time to prepare a proper strategy for a mutiny. However, for the
Proper
next part
mutiny
of the
strategy.
plan, I need
Very
certain
important.
information from the broker in Diamond City. He's been resistant to my correspondence. I need to meet him in person, and I would like you to be present to facilitate the exchange of information.
I'll meet you there.
I'll travel to Diamond City. Meet me there when you're able. And here's your payment for finding the proof.
I'll escort the princess out. Make sure her outfit stays clean and all that. See you there.
Back to the run. Oh yeah.
Going up.
Alice is my favorite assistant character. She's fantastic. You call the voice actor. We have
what
all
the
the
radio
cast
needs?
in two
More
places you can
dancing
find them.
music,
If you go
unless of that
to our
creepy
wiki, so
waltz
wiki
stuff.
somesettlements2.com, there's a credits section if you go to the very bottom. And then
I'll meet
also
you at the
on
broker's office in
IMDb,
Diamond
we have
City.
a IMDb page set up for the mod. I actually have the wiki open right now, so I can grab her name. It is Morgan Leah. Looks like she has done a few other things. Like she's in some anime, did some Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. A lot of animation stuff. But Cobus is really good at finding great talent in the voice department. Which does figuring out how to way to prevent dialogue incidents like this. I don't know, have a shield around the people in the dialogue and spawn everyone in position, stuff like that. Yeah, it would be. I think the Fallout 4 camera kind of is at odds with the nature of their game, with everything being dynamic, right? They want everything to be to feel like it's really happening. So all the characters have to move into their position and stuff, as opposed to just cut. Like, they don't do cutscenes generally. But then with Fallout 4's camera system, like, that makes it feel like a cutscene, so then all the jank of the rest feels kind of stupid when it's just like, you could just hide all those characters. They started pivoting away from that with Starfield, where the dialogue camera changes the lighting. They stopped forcing the lighting to stay what it is in the game world, because obviously with all that dynamic, the lighting being whatever it is, wherever the character is, then having a close-up camera on them, you could have them in a really awkward position where you can't see their face. So like they're starting to get away from that, of just being like, all right, let's just go to cinematic camera mode. I think if they did the switch to like best of both worlds with Fallout 4s, and then like, characters that aren't in the scene, you just kind of make them ghosts or whatever, where they can't, they have no physics and they stop moving and they just kind of chill wherever they were, could be a big help. My theory on the plugin issue is that the plugin itself is technically complete in generation, or maybe resave the plugin first in CK before merging. Yeah, I don't know. So what we've started doing in our experiments that's working is we generate the pre-combined data separately. So like I do all the merges for everything else, and then we generate the pre-combined data, and then we can merge in that and it sticks. I just have to go through it and regen all of our old pre-combined data, not just the tests. So like Vault 75, GNN, I don't know what other ones we're using pre-combines for, but I just have to go through all those cells and do that. But what's interesting is that our pre-combines generally work even without doing that. Just the grenade arc part seems to be broken, but like there's no, like, you can't fall through the floor or see through, there's not certain areas where you can see through the world. So in general, the pre-combine seems to be functional just without that. It's just the grenade arc seems to be the one consequence. Starfield still has these problems, like your characters being in other rooms, not fully facing it. Oh, the in other rooms is really funny with the Starfield camera, because now it's like with Fallout, it would be the angles would be like super jank and like through the wall and stuff. In Starfield, it's just, you're just talking to somebody. Like we did some tests with that early on when we started modding Starfield, and we would have an NPC be part of a conversation when they were like at the starport in, I can't think of the name of the city, New Atlantis, and then we would be on the other side, like over, like in the same district, but like on the far end, like over by the train, and start a conversation with two characters, and the camera would just cut right over to them wherever they were. It wouldn't do like a long distance camera or whatever, so it was really, really kind of silly. But yeah, plenty of jank, but it does like the close-up camera wherever they are, as long as they're in the loaded cell. Good night, Dave. Not as bad as the vertebrate crashing on your head. Oh, but that's fun. I love that the vertebrate crashes towards you every time.
Transaction, not indulge your delusions of grandeur.
Come on. Is a little courtesy really so much to ask?
Either I'm referring to you as Mr. Ron or Mr. Spritz. Your choice.
Whoa now. Where'd you hear that uncool name? Not that it was ever my name, because you can ask anyone, and they'll tell you, I'm the Ron!
Cut the guy a break, Lydia. You'll be at this shit for hours at this rate.
The Ron's interactions with all the female characters are wonderful. Like his interaction with Allison, with Lydia, with Lupe, they're all the best.
You're here, good. We can proceed.
Look, lady, the Ron already told you. This Norwood Bank.
Oh, where's your sunglasses, buddy?
I got no useful info to give you.
That's a blatant lie, Mr. Ron. At minimum, you have the bank records that were delivered into your hands by our mutual associate not long ago. Your follow-up inquiries into the matter have not been subtle.
Whoa, hold the phone. Have you been keeping tabs on me? Don't tell me those records were bait.
Pretty slick.
Don't tell me you're taking her side on this.
Let's cut to the chase. There is something in Norwood Bank that interests both of us. I am putting together an expedition to find it. I have the rest of the information and the means of getting to it.
Yeah, see, this is the problem with the Fallout 4 cam and the dynamic lighting, is you sometimes get these awful looking
All right,
moments.
You got me. I know there's something of value at Norwood. Was just hoping I can have the place scoped out before anyone else went snooping. You drive a hard bargain, lady. But the Ron knows when to hold 'em, and when to fold 'em. I'll tell you what you want.
I wonder why he lost his glasses. It's so odd, because we just talked to him last week or the week before with Allison.
You can keep your caps. If you want my info, then you gotta let the Ron come with. Oh yeah!
Pardon?
Ooh, plot twist. I'm liking this guy more and more.
Are you sure?
Have no fear. The Ron is a cat of many talents. When we find this joint, you'll be glad you brought me along.
It's a location to the southwest of here. If my research is correct, it contains certain assets that are crucial acquisition.
This place Miss Lid is talking about is called Norwood Bank, which just so happens to be in the glowing sea.
A fact that plays to our benefit. There is a high probability that it hasn't been looted since the war due to the heavy radiation. The bank itself had been a new construction, finished only a few months before the bombs fell.
But get this, only a few days before the bombs, the joint was robbed. Paper said a bunch of commie spies blew a hole underneath and filched the place.
Pre-war papers blamed commie spies for everything between afternoon rains to the common cold. An age-old PR scapegoating trick.
How did you discover this place?
Nope,
From the NLTC territory, I was able to ascertain the bank's existence, contents, and the architectural blueprints.
And the Ron's Information Emporium knows its exact location, which movers and shakers hang around it, and the least risky route there.
You two are adorable. I could watch this show all day.
What could possibly go wrong?
I will assemble the expedition. Miss Gale will provide security on the way, since she insists on getting involved. I assume you have your own ways of dealing with the hazards, so if Mr. Ron can so kindly mark the location on the map, you can meet us there.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, you know what the first thing we gotta do? We gotta
Hello! go to you.
We gotta help poor Ron. He doesn't look right. He doesn't look right. Buddy, I've got 8 pair of glasses in my inventory we can share with you. Alright, is it open actor container 1? Wait, did I mistype it? Open actor container. There it is. No, he's got them. Look, they're equipped. What the hell? You've got broken glasses, buddy. Alright, hold on. We gotta help the guy out. What do we got for him? Here you go. You can have one of our... Just one. Just one. There we go. There we go.
Me and my boys will get the princess through the
I've never
glowing
seen that
sea
before.
safe and sound.
Those
And the cool
broken
cat,
glasses.
too.
Hold on,
See you
I gotta
there.
go. I gotta go check the CK real quick here. Hold on, we gotta look into this. This is a mystery worth investigating. All right, we're gonna go to the dev machine. Let's bring up the Ron's outfit. See if he has some sort of custom sunglasses here. Outfit. We've got the outfit, the Ron outfit, no glasses, which we do for that scene in chapter 2, and then we put them back in this. And yeah, so we're just using vanilla sunglasses, clothes sunglasses. And he has them in his inventory, he has them equipped, and they just didn't render. That's so weird. They're using AA clothes, short sleeves, glasses. No, they're using eyes as a slot. That's interesting that they have an add-on. Yeah, what is this add-on? I guess it's just the basic art for it. Wait, they're using the right arm? Is this a base game bug that they're using their arm? That's so weird. Hold on a second. Let's go to glasses. Item, armor. Eyeglasses, eyes. Did I click that just now? Is that what happened? Police glasses, eyes. Did I accidentally click that? Hold on, let's close out. Let's see. Clothes, sunglasses. No, there they are. Okay, so I must have just clicked that. But then it's not saved in the thing. I was like, that's weird. If it's using the right arm slot, that could explain it. No, but that was just, I must have clicked on it by accident, but canceling out closed it out. So that's not built into the plugin or anything. Yeah, so just there's just something funky about the vanilla sunglasses that cause them to not always render. Very interesting. The ID is E628A, clothes, sunglasses. And apparently they can just fail to render. Oh, that's interesting. Base game bug, not my problem, not my fault. But we helped Ron. He gets to look as awesome as we do with the patrolman sunglasses. My character also does not look right without sunglasses. What? Hold on a second, guys. I just got not enough memory to open this page after I just mentioned I've updated my PC to have... No, I have plenty of... Oh, no, it says my memory usage is at 64 gigs. How? How is this possible? I wonder if... I've got to have some malware or something for it to just be using my all of my memory. That's insane. $64. It's got yeah, I put the max the motherboard could handle and it recognized it all, but you know, I have no pending Windows updates. I mean, that's frustrating. All right, well, that's gonna be a fun problem for tomorrow. Me for now, let's go to the glowing sea. I guess I'm gonna need some power armor for this. Seeking memory maps, all loaded archives. Yeah, I don't think, but I've prior to this week, like Monday or Sunday or Monday, I installed more RAM to this computer. And prior to that, I went running on 16 gigs. I went up to 64. And I am not running any more things than I usually do. Like, I know I am excessive with the amount of stuff I open, but I always was. Like, I like to run multiple copies of the CK and 400 Notepad++ tabs, and same with Chrome tabs. But wait, it still says speak to Lydia. Oh, that's probably supposed to be like at the glowing sea. Yep.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. We have a small matter of your payment to discuss. A contract with you shouldn't compromise the plans at this stage. The offer is 2,000 caps for this job, with an advance of 500 up front for any supplies you might need for the glowing sea.
Oh, okay. Oh, we've got the cap collector. All right.
This mission is going to be dangerous, right? Any additional compensation for risking life and limb?
You do have the advantage in these negotiations, I'll admit. I will double your advance. Consider it an investment in our survival.
I'll take it.
All right. Thanks.
Here's the advance. Meet us at the bank's location when you're ready.
Okay, we got some caps, which is rare for us. We're usually broke, hence the cap collector. 8,000, that's not terrible for me. For me, I'm sure many of you guys are sitting on 100,000, but if I'm over 2,000, it feels like I'm rich. Speaking of,
hey,
let's see if Percy's got some
brothers are looking for you.
ammo for us. Bobrov brothers looking. How do they know me?
You heard about that settlement? Covenant? Nice, real clean.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell
Download some more RAM.
from everyone. Always.
PC is full of LL mods.
Let's see what you got.
Here you are.
But it hasn't changed. It's the same amount as always. No, I don't know why it's not working. I would not be shocked if I got some malware or something. I have Malwarebytes running, but I'm guessing that being as popular as it is means it's also not the most. It's not the best option. That always seems to be the case. Whatever the most popular one is, that's what hackers figure out how to bypass. So we've got some cleaning to do, but that's a problem for tomorrow. It's not going to get any worse in the next few hours. Okay, what are we using on this character? 50 cal, right? We're using a lot of sniper rifle. And we'll say those are I normally would try and trade there, but we'll just call those bullets on Lydia. Alright, let's go find our power armor. I don't know where I left it. Looks like Starlight. Nope. Drumlin Why did I leave it at Drumlin Diner? That's odd. That Shadow, welcome to chat. Says, hey Gath, are you working on anything new for Skyrim? By the way, there's any reason why SimSolidus 2 might conflict with the cheat holotape mod? We are working on something new for Skyrim. Yes, it is. It's in internal testing right now, and we're not sure when it's going to release. I know we're still in talks about what all we want to do with it still, because there's we got our first wave of feedback. We now have to adapt to that and figure out what we want to do next. So I don't know when it's going to release, but yeah, we have something cooking. As far as conflicting with cheat holotape, not to my knowledge. I know that for Starfield, the cheat holotape mod for that has a God mode feature that can cause some serious problems. It can create these massive papyrus problems. So I don't recommend using that cheat mode, but otherwise it seems fine. And I imagine if the Fallout 4 one has a similar function, it probably operates the same way. So I would say, ooh, cash sponsored. So I think the sponsored is because of the NLCC. I think we've gone through this before. NLCC cash sponsored. But anyway, I would say that cheat mod's fine, just don't use its God mode. If you're on Xbox and you want God mode, too bad. Because putting God mode the way it runs is very risky. Where was that? Cash. Was it just started? Did it start with cash, or did it start with Nightingale's cash? Cash sponsored. Here we go. Stock is improved by generous sponsorship from the New Liberty Trading Company. There we go. Well, I guess I was probably supposed to take some, leave some. I was supposed to be like one of those neighborhood book programs. Whoops. Check your task manager. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll probably do that after the stream and check if there's anything obvious that's really nasty. Because that also, again, that could explain the stuttering if my RAM is getting gobbled up. Because then the streaming software would have trouble processing all the data. just haven't saved in a while. Before we run into some chameleon deathclaw out here and rips me apart. Hey, speak of the devil, old sharp tooth. Oh god. Oh, and we made a. Wait, deathclaws, it's the torso, right? No, old sharp tooth, fight the thing behind me. Fight that thing. Yeah, you two fight. You two fight. Nope. Fight the rat scorp. Leave me alone. Oh, we got multiple scorpions. Oh, goody. Alright, we need a stronger gun. Alright, try and hobble the legs here. Oof. Power armor getting torn apart. Look at them all. Just got a mob train going. Take them out. Down to torso, helmet, and half a leg. He is just not interested in these rat scorpions. Let's see how that does. Oh, there we go. Crippled him and took out a rat scorp. Nice. Oh wow, took out his tail. Sorry, sharp tooth. That was a fantastic grenade. I think it was just a frag too. Wow, you are a sponge, buddy. Nice. Alright, now we should get yelled at by Elias here. The frigid shish kebab. There's something wrong about that. Oh, I wonder if it does like cool, like frosty effects instead of fire effects. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing it's just a dumb legendary combination that happened by accident. Oh, there's our guy.
Hi.
That one would look good on the wall.
They
Just
would.
wait one gold darn minute. No blasting way. I had it right in my crosshair. This is impossible.
Aren't you just...
Oh, I hear Ruby. Oh, she's way over there.
But... you're right.
You shoot first, ask questions later. Got it?
Damn it. I should have just plugged it instead of hesitating. I'm getting too old for this.
Don't mind Daddy. He'll get over it. Between you and me, I think he was real scared of this one. We'll go back home now. Bye for now.
It said chance to have freeze effects on enemies. Yeah, I didn't know if it would like it would have been cooler if it was a special thing where like while you're using it instead of it having just like that the fire, if that was like a frost.
So much waste.
It's It's such a cool looking weapon. Like the effect of that, really well done with the fire and the sound effects. Alright, I guess we should pump some right away too. Hey, there's our team. I love that Allison's just not in a rad suit. She's just like, ah, screw it. Whoa, what's going on there, Mr. Flickers?
Good, you're here. Let's get inside.
My boys will keep an eye out here. We can handle whatever's inside.
In we go, team.
Oh, yeah!
Make it quick, please.
Alright, I think we have to come back out this way, so I can just leave the power armor here, because I really don't want to, especially since it's all beat up anyway. And we'll take that, so none of these folks decide to wander off with it.
If you don't stop making enemies, you'll never run out of fun. What the hell is that?
Pre-war security!
Fighting.
Shit!
No!
This racket is bringing in the shamblers. Get ready.
Get ready. Well, first we have an important mission here.
Ready. Hey.
We gotta fix this Z fighting. Hold on, let me find Norwood Bank real quick. Chapter 3. NLTC Bank Dungeon, I assume is the name of the cell.
Oh yeah!
Oh, let's see, how delayed is this one? Wait, Jason's super chat came through. Wait, is this a new super chat? Hold on a second. Is this a new one or is it just massively delayed?
Oh yeah!
Nope, it is the same ones from before, just massively delayed. Okay, it is. My streaming setup is a train wreck. That's what it is. Okay, here we go. We're inside. But thank you anyway, Jason, again, and Burlar. Let's see if I can find my way. Here we go. Uh-oh, where'd we go? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's hide this door. See if we can find it in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this probably easiest to fix it by just dropping all of this. No, it's going to be raise this up, I guess. We'll raise this up by 0.2. Nope. It's a negative, so we need to go the other way. So we'll do... Wait a second. What? Why is my math so bad? Oh. There we go. Okay, and then we need to do the same for the door. Probably. Maybe not, though. The door might be... Yeah, the door looks like it got scaled up a bit, so it's not sneaking through, but nice and easy. And I don't think we had precombines for this place, even though I'm shocked we don't, because this place is massive. I guess it's not that massive when I zoom out here. It just feels massive when you're in there. But yeah, somehow I guess maybe we've got some what do you call it? The planes. I can't remember what they're called. Occlusion planes. We might have occlusion planes in here doing work, because we had to be really careful about making sure we didn't need to add any more precombines, because they take up so much space. Like of chapter 2, that's probably like over probably 150 megs of it is just precombined space because of how big the cells are. Okay, that should be good. All right.
Look, stuff to kill.
to add the cost of new clothing to my
Hey,
hazard
Your
pay
Highness.
report.
Cool cat. Are you both all right?
Mildly nauseated, but none the worse for wear.
Hey, the Ron is always as cool as a
Cat?
Oh, yeah.
The security protocol has locked this room down. There is an override and—
Wait! Did you know this was
Wait
going
a
to—
second. I just saw something else weird. Lydia just like stretched and grew all weird. Hold on. There was like a marker over here, and she like warped. Oh, hold on. I'll bring it in the dev again. So there was something over here. Let me unhide markers.
Oh, yeah!
The super chat just keeps looping. All right, hold on. I'm going to just disable it for now until I can figure out why it's broken.
Oh, yeah!
Let's see here. What is it actually called? Oh, I wonder if it's every time I tab over to the dev machine, if it's triggering it. It could be something like that. All right, alert box. We will hide it. Actually, let me check that. Let me go to game again. Ah, there we go. The alert box was hidden in the game screen, and it was not on my dev machine. Now I've reversed it, so hopefully that'll take care of it. Although maybe it'll start triggering that again. But this map marker, or this marker right here, calls Lydia to get really weird. So that usually means that we have like a scale to 1 set on this, which I just need to fix. And it says it looks like it is an SS2 marker. We should be able to do that. So yeah, furniture scale actor to 1. Delete that keyword, and that should stop the character from stretching. Oh, it's in the base. Okay, so I got to change it in the base. So that's here. So it is SS2 search under furniture. I'm not actually sure what the benefit of this scale is. I mean, I guess, yeah, I really don't understand why you'd want to scale the actors. I guess it's if the animation looks weird, if they're not the correct scale. But I don't know. I've yet to find one where I don't want that keyword removed. So there we go. Oh no, we lost sound. All right, let's see. Deactivate.
Next time you know something that might lock us in a room with a bunch of ghouls, you tell me. Got it?
Don't presume to give me orders. And spare me your dubious professional.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Whoops, I just skipped dialogue by accident.
Let's all just calm down.
I apologize for losing my temper. I've never been near so many ghouls before.
Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. At least you're a decent shot.
It was impossible for me to know ahead of time what would trigger the lockdown. I was more concerned it would already be engaged before we got here. There is an override in the security room. You can get around the lockdown through the ventilation system, then through maintenance.
Nice.
There's a security grate at the end, but you should be able to—
This vent?
Based on the blueprints I studied, yes.
It's flooded. I can hear the water echo.
Ah.
Are there any other options?
If there are, I'm not aware of them. The architects weren't considerate enough to illustrate escape routes for prospective robbers.
I'll see what I can do.
Once you're in the security office, you may have to figure out how to engage the override.
No need. I have the security code for the override.
Excellent. I see you finally decided to be useful.
Come on, one problem at a time. Let's get this vent open.
Don't worry. The Ron will keep an eye on the gals while you get security lifted.
Thanks, Ron. Oh, wow. How did I muck that one up?
Nice.
Hold up. We got an audience.
Well, that is a big old roach.
I hate this place.
Hold up. Back on track.
Sentinel's machete.
I hate this place.
Hold up. Back on track. Looks like trouble. We got incoming. Hold up. Back on track.
You got it covered, Allison. You don't need me.
Ready? Ugh. All right. You get in there. I'll stay with the Geek Squad. Make sure they don't bring any more ghouls with their bickering. And here, just in case the grate gives you trouble.
Wait, what? She gave me something for like a strength check or something, probably. It feels like this should be splashing. I think this water is like not working correctly. Yeah, look at that plane. There's like something wrong with it. And I'm not hearing any splashing. And like, why am I seeing... What is going on? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Uh-oh, we've got some...
Maximum crabs!
Alright, can we hit that? Yeah, definitely gotta go check in the CK of this as well. This is very odd. Cunning leather chest piece. Is that an upgrade to what I've got right now? For energy it is. Holy cow. What are we rocking right now? So I would sacrifice 1 point of... Oh, my temporary... I can't give up my slow time for agility and perception. Sorry, I died too much. Who needs a shotgun? Up close and personal with the sniper rifle is just fine. I feel like that was supposed to make a sound too. Lift the security lockdown. Alright, I gotta look in to see what this water issue is. Because this is very weird. No splashing. And some weird visual quirks. Alright, going back to the Chapter 3 SM. Alright, let's switch you guys to the dev machine. Alright, the alerts haven't retriggered yet, but maybe they still will. I mean, I did hide them, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay, so we went through the hatch that was over here, and I think that teleports you into this, to like right here. No, not there. Here. Yeah, that pops you in right over here. So then this, what is this? Is this just a fake water plane? Is that the problem? Yeah, it looks like we use these giant planes. What are these? Water plane. GS Muckpool water plane L01. Okay, so this is a vanilla thing. It's not ours. It's scaled down, actually. We didn't scale it up. That's interesting. Are these used anywhere else? That's the next question. Maybe they're bugged. Maybe we weren't supposed to use them. Muckpool water plane. Let's see. Muckpool. Static. Water plane L01. Let's see. No, they're used out in the Commonwealth. But mostly they're just used in our interior. They're used one time out in the glowing sea. This one's used a little more often. What is the difference between these two? Is it small? Is it L for large and S for small, probably? So in theory, it should work. And I don't remember having this problem in previous times I've played it, but I saw somebody in chat say that they had the same thing happen. So very weird. But vanilla asset, so it's kind of I wonder if it's no, it couldn't be pre-combined. I don't think we have pre-combined data in this cell. We just couldn't afford the size for all the nifs that are necessary. Okay, this one's gonna have to remain a mystery, unfortunately. At least it's not like it's not causing any blockers or anything. It's just unimmersive and irritating when something like this happens, and I have no idea why. I will make a save here though, just for future reference. So save NLTC bank broken water planes. Wait, what? Intervent. There it goes. Apparently that did not shut down security. Well, it'll unlock the door for them.
Stop fidgeting, Princess. I'll hear ghouls coming.
I'm not worried about that. You have a reliable talent for destruction.
It's the dirt and the muck then, isn't it? Place must be driving you insane.
Please, focus.
Hey there.
Good work. I believe we should have time to get our bearings and figure out the next step.
The vault door seems like a pretty big
hold on. I'm pretty sure that alarm sound was supposed to stop. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let's see why. Because I think that was supposed to stop and it didn't. So let's see what's going on with my quest stages. We're on quest 5, which is... trying to find the ID for this. Okay, so show quest stages. SS2, C3, NLTC 05. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of done stages there. So let me see which one is supposed to turn off the alarm. Lockdown lifted is stage 200. All right, I'm checking the script to see if stage 200 has something to do with the alarm here. Okay, let's see. It should complete objective, lift security lockdown, started objective, return to group. Lift down lock, activator, try to disable. Unlocks the door, changes objectives, updates their AI packages, and moves these characters. Okay, so let's look at our objectives and see if those match where they're supposed to.
We're not here for the vault.
Return to group is there. Okay, so that's working. So let me see. Looking through the code right now to see if I can figure out what starts the and controls the alarm. Bank alarm play. Okay, bank alarm. Let's see if that ever gets stopped in here. Bank alarm play. Oh yeah, so it looks like the bank alarm is never set to stop ever. Just plays and plays and plays. So let me. Okay, bank alarm. There's a sound in the quest script properties. Bank alarm. Alright, it's got a custom audio record. Is it a looping sound? Yes, it is. Okay, so this needs to be rewritten a little bit. Okay, so we need to go. Well, I guess I can bring you guys into dev for a second. So we need to go bank alarm sound ID equals, and I got to define this in the global space. So we'll do int -1. And then what we'll need to do is stop the sound. So that is in down here. All right, so I think it's like bank alarm. I haven't done this in a while. Bank alarm dot stop, and you send it the ID, I believe. Let me check a creation kit ESP Fallout 4. Oh, stop instance is what it is. All right, so then it will be, where'd it go? Stop instance. All right, and we'll put that turn off alarm sound. Now, it may be a case that I have to wait to do this until we're back in that cell. So I might have to do it here. Actually, I am going to do that here just to make sure, because I could see it being something like it doesn't work unless you do that. All right, so we'll try turning off that sound with this, and then let's recompile this script. Hopefully that will turn it off. All right, compile succeeded. Wait a second. Compilation failed. Oh, I see. You don't call it on that. You call it sound.stop instance. Got it. Okay. Just using it wrong. So just so you guys see this. So you actually use the word sound. It doesn't even matter what the sound file is. And then you do stop instance, and then you give it the ID that you saved from the looping sound file. So whenever you play a sound, it will return an integer, which is like its ID that the game keeps track of, so that we can shut it down later. So I should have changed the word bank alarm to sound. There are some functions that you call on a sound itself. Like if you have a sound record and you want to start it playing, you actually call the sound property .play. So you wouldn't write the word sound. It would be whatever you named your sound property .play. But for stopping sounds, you use the global function group of sound, which is really confusing. I don't know why they do this. Sometimes I don't know why they don't just have separate functions for their global stuff to keep it less confusing, but I think a lot of different engineers are involved in the decisions with the papyrus, so probably some stuff just goes the way that one person thinks is correct and another goes another way, and you end up with kind of a mishmash of ideas. Discrete changes. I always prefer to err on the side of user simplicity if I can. But I could see it being, again, a different engineer with different priorities, or the same engineer in a different point in their coding career, or they were just busy. It was like, this was the easiest way, the quickest way to do it. Okay, there we go. So now...
We need to get into the...
Come again?
The archival wing. Please stop interrupting me.
Bank robbers didn't blast their way into the
So
vault.
if you are in the middle of a playthrough of this, it won't stop
That's
the
where
alarm
we
for
need
you
to
this
be.
fix, but for next playthrough it will prevent that.
Damn,
It should stop it at this
That's
point.
not cool. Looks like the archival wing is sealed due to contamination.
What does that mean?
Tell me the problem and I'll see what I can do.
It is likely locked down due to an airborne pathogen, or, as is far more likely, a lethal levels of radiation. This won't be quite as simple as crawling through a vent. We will need to find a way to turn on environmental controls and scrub the radiation.
Place is probably crawling with ghouls, too.
A problem for after we find a way in. By the blueprints, the only path to the controls is through that door.
I was hoping for better news than that.
The better news is that I've seen worse. I reckon we can get this cleared. That said, I'm a strong gal and all, but I don't think I can jimmy that open by myself. Hey, big fella. Think you and I could swing it?
What? Me? Not usually my line of work. But suppose we're in this together.
They can work on the door. Meanwhile, I believe it would be a better use of our time to explore in the other direction.
Lead on.
I believe it'd be in both of our interest if you take the lead.
Oh, yeah!
All right.
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key.
No need. Allow me.
Oh, that's funny. They had her react to like the generic dialogue when you activate a door. Allison, I think you're supposed to go with the Ron. Did you not get the memo? Oh, I wonder if she's stuck in companion state right now. Let's see. Is she following me? Yeah, she's stuck as my companion right now. That's so funny.
Not
okay.
a problem.
That's another bug to try and fix. All right, let's go select Allison. Let's dump out her. Let's see, KG util trace package B00345C. All right, hold on. I gotta bop over and check the logs on this computer. Oh, I still have the owl picture. This is the longest that Windows 11 has given me the same background. I've had this for like at least a week, I think. All right, my games, Fallout 4, logs, script, user. Where is that log? It's going to be at our KG utilities. Here we go. Okay, she is using package B006108. All right, I'm going to pull this out of my, to another view. No, I want this over, get it out of this window. There we go. All right, we're looking for this package. All right, so B should be chapter 3 in my load order. All right, 6018. And let's see, Allison, environmental door, sandbox. But why is she following me? Sit on target, link custom other 07. Okay, so maybe her target is wrong. Let's see here. Custom other 07. All right, let's bring the game back up here. All right, get linked ref, link custom 07. Wait, that's not the right keyword. Hold on a second. Link custom other 07. I missed a word there. Wait a second. $6012. Oh, 6018. I was like, that sounds like the same idea. I was looking up for the AI package, but it was 018. Okay, so she is linked to something. I was worried she was linked to the player, which would explain why she'd be following me around. I guess we can check that her global is set correct. All right, so we will do help, quest task, Allison 3, and it is set to 19, which is correct. Yeah, she should be going to sit in a target that is elsewhere. I wonder if it's because she doesn't have a travel package and we see to sit and travel, and this is causing some weird problems with her. But I don't. It's weird that she's following me while using this AI package.
We got an audience.
Reminds me to add the cost of new clothing to my hazard pay report.
Oh, there she goes. Okay. I wonder if it was because of... Oh, look at that. She's kicking down the door. Awesome. Okay. I don't know why that happened, but she helped us in combat, so all is well.
More tools incoming!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have a grenade arc on this character. That's at, like, demolition level 2, right? Yeah. So I think so I guess the cell must have pre-combines. And it's breaking the, which I guess makes sense. The place does look pretty big. So, interesting. Alright, another cell. I'll have to fix that on.
Starting to doubt if seeing the look on Mr. Glatton's face is worth this.
Can't stim pack her? Okay. Where's Doggo?
There is an improbable number of ferals here. It must have been a crowded building in its time.
Damn it! Again?
I hate this place. There's a reason I usually don't do the field work myself.
That's it.
But if you want something done right,
take out the legs.
Is violence the only language you idiots speak?
Where are you? Oh, there she is.
I hate this place.
There we go. Key card.
this is it. This operation is going better than expected. It's not the team I would have picked, but even the broker has proven himself to be acceptably competent. If you ignore the ridiculous moniker and the atrocious toupee.
What do you know about him?
Not as much as I would like. He shows his professionalism and how thoroughly he has swept his life from record.
I need to stop flirting with Lydia. Let her and the Ron hook up.
He's a very dedicated man.
Dedicated to his job, yes. And quite good at it. If it wasn't for his grandiose delusions, I could almost respect him. I've never understood the drive to sell a meaningless image of oneself. Skill should speak for itself and require no illusions. It only makes people like Mr. Ron and Mr. Glatton frustrating. Always offering something they don't have instead of putting forth what they do. Sadly, most of the NLTC operates under the same delusions.
Hold on. We got a question for you, but as is custom, we have to put on our question clothing. And question wig. And take the appropriate question meds if we have them. We do not. Bummer. I really got to carry some whiskey around. Or is it vodka? Which one ups your charisma? Some of them do. A couple of them do, actually. Uh-oh. Are we gonna freeze? Save freeze here? Oh, we survived.
You sound troubled.
I suppose I am. We're here to secure the leverage that will prevent the NLTC from withdrawing from the region, to both our benefit. I'm sure you've already assumed this is an ambitious reach for power, but the reality is that I simply don't wish to return to home office. Not yet.
Why don't you want to go back?
Because there is little I can accomplish there. There is a thriving center, surrounded by rotting slums. What you're doing in the Commonwealth, though, I've never seen its like before. Not really.
There's more to this, isn't there?
Quite a bit more. Perhaps it'll prove a little of my intentions to divulge it. I was born into wealth. I live with it, work with it, procure more of it. Caps never had any significance. The things caps can buy, the people caps can pay off, none of it has meaning. Last thing I need is more of it. But the NLTC is full of people like Mr. Glatton. For them, money is a tool to be leveraged for power. Something to be taken away from others. The result is people like Miss Gale. She was born to less than nothing. And even that, the NLTC tried to take away. I tried to take it away.
Go on.
I'd proposed a renovation plan for a slum, Allison's hometown. To restore the piping and wiring, provide heating. I had humanitarian intentions, but it was a mistake. The board only approved it because of nepotism, with my father spearheading it. They swept into the slum, demanding the people vacate while the repairs were made, for their own good. Some abysmal failures of diplomacy later, Miss Gale and the rabble she rallied sieged the Home Office. She killed my father. Mr. Glatton got promoted to his position. The board smoothed the incident over, but never forgot whose proposal it was originally.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Don't be. The man was a monster. I felt little about his death. If anything, I was relieved. His approval of the project was nothing but a bid to teach me a harsh lesson. He hadn't accounted for Miss Gale's effectiveness.
I'm sure you had good intentions.
Intentions hardly matter. They are not a quantifiable variable in economic equations. On a personal level, I've only ever wanted all this money to mean something. To make a difference other than adding zeros to papers. What you are doing here is exactly what I wish I could have done in the NLTC. Except, against all odds, you're actually succeeding. In any case, those are my reasons for being here. We've spoken long enough. Let's return to the others.
Oh, the dress was for nothing. Come on, Lydia. We need those flirt chances. Alright, let's see here. Alright, am I clothed? Yes. I often forget the vault suit. I forgot about the Under Armour part. Okay.
Damn, cool cat. That was pretty impressive. Sure you didn't pull something?
Whew. It's all good, baby. The run works out, you know.
Ever think of taking a job as muscle? I always got openings in my company.
The Ron prefers brains over brawn. But, ooh, thanks, little lady. Appreciate the offer.
Hey, I like you and all, but call me little lady again and I'll scalp you with a rusty switchblade.
Good. I see
He,
you
like,
got the
nodded
door
at her.
open. Now we can move on to more important matters.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Perhaps it'll be more efficient if Mr. Ron proceeds to the environmental control room. It appears you have an aptitude for terminals, and I'm sure there are plenty security codes you've yet to reveal.
You sure? Wait, this isn't some scheme to get into the archive room as soon as the door opens, is it?
I didn't come here to get ripped apart by ghouls. While you get the controls, Miss Gale and I shall consider how we can clear the path beyond the door.
Looks like it's you and me. And the ferals, robots, and possible structural weaknesses. Oh yeah!
Uh-huh.
Just keep a cool head, okay? Don't think about it too much.
No sweat. The Ron is right behind you.
Okay, I assume we go this way. was Lydia's VA that retired, right? I remember you saying something a while ago. Yeah, she had retired, and then I reached out to her. I just kept emailing her periodically, just out of hope. And then finally she emailed me back and was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I missed all your emails. I had moved. And then I think she had been thinking about getting back into voice acting again, and so went out and bought a new microphone just to record more lines for Lydia for us. Which was really cool because we wanted to get, there was some of the romance stuff had never made it in, and so that got patched in. So that was really cool. So I don't know if she's doing any more or not. I haven't kept tabs on, I don't know if she keeps up an IMDb page or anything. But yeah, she came back to let us finish up the Lydia content, which was cool. Where's all the Jet guys? I guess Jet's not. Isn't Jet one of those ones that was in one of the older Fallouts, the lore, or was it Fallout 3 that it was listed that it came from post-war and then they retconned it? There's something about it getting retconned, right? That people didn't like. Retconned into it being pre-war or something.
One always wins.
Is this another case of the water planes not working? Yeah, these planes are very weird. Yeah, that's why. It's one of the reasons I'm intent on romancing Lydia. I'll show you guys the new dialogue. And make sure it works. Also, I'll be honest, I'm into the Lydia type. All right, let's see here. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, this one. I thought this was locked when I went to it earlier.
Man.
Create an FO2 retconned in 3. Ah, okay. I know it's one of those things I read a lot, but I just love the way Jet works in 4, so I never cared about the retcon. I just remember hearing it and
The wrong guy to mess with. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. Now we're cooking with gas. Let me just try these codes out. And presto! Environmental controls. Now to set them to scrub, and that radiation is history.
Okay.
Just the two of us, rolling through town. Nothing to see here.
Clear the archive wing. Okay.
At least I have a story for my grandkids.
There wasn't that
there
much
we go.
radiation around before the bombs fell.
According to pre-war papers, that was a big selling point for the bank. Safe from nuclear blast and deadly
Why do the
rads.
embassies hold invisible cigarettes?
They were expecting
I think
it to
they
end
get
up in
stuck
Rad
in an
Central.
a smoking idle animation. We probably have. I wouldn't actually. Let me check the Ron. I wouldn't be shocked if we have the smoking idle keyword right on his character, and it just doesn't always render the art object for it. That would be my guess. Let me check him and see if he's got.
Do you have security codes to any of the other sections?
The Ron just might. Some of these could work. Give them a whirl.
Oh, I bet he was supposed to give you passwords to some other stuff you could go do, and we just never added anything like that. There's that happens a lot of our writers will come up with some ideas of oh, we could do this or we could do that, and they'll put things in, and then it just depends on how much time we have if we get some of those extra bits in. Let's see. No, he's got the Anarchetype Confident, not smoking, so likely he got stuck in a idle marker at some point just like a weird game bug.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
You know it, baby! And that square Lydia thought I'd be a drag. Though I'll hand it to her, she knows her shtick. But the Ron does it better, of course. And, you think that alley chick is sweet on me? I mean, the Ron, he a rolling stone. But I would be flattered, if she weren't so terrifying.
How'd you come up with that name?
The Ron is just the Ron, baby. I mean, what other name could convey the same affluence, the charisma, and sheer levels of cool?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
You find the weirdest associates, you know that?
Oh, that's so good coming from him. I wonder why it says neutral. I feel like that's supposed that usually if you see neutral question, positive or negative, that's a sign that we forgot to plug something in. Let me see here. Now, usually I would have to look at our Twine document to see if I can figure it out, but I might be able to guess from context if I just bring up the line. So this is 05. Let's see, scenes. Environmental controls. All right, yeah, let's see. It says, and here I thought you were holding out on me, and that should be. I guess it's supposed to be sarcastic. I'm just going to enter in sarcastic. I want to let me type. Well, that's alarming. All right, hold on a second. Let's see if it. No, it is just this response. Won't let me type into it. Topic text. Sarcastic. Okay, I guess I was doing it in the wrong spot. Wait a second. Nope, that's not right. Oh, it's prompt. There we go. For some reason, it wasn't letting me type in the prompt, and now it is. Okay, there we go. All right, there was a missing prompt there.
Let's get back.
Yeah, right behind you.
Okay.
And this should be it. Bit of lights, bit of noise. The ferals will hear it more than we will.
Perfect for our needs. I dare say I'm impressed, Miss Gell.
What? This? Any slum rat
Oh, yeah,
knows
see,
how
she's
to
got
jerry-rig
the
this
fake
kind of
cigarette
shit. Not
animation
like
right
we
now.
can buy it from NLTC-approved stores.
Well, looks like our other specialists are back. Time to put the strategy into motion. Are the radiation scrubbers online?
You know it, baby!
They're both doing it now.
How were things here while I was gone?
Quiet, until the scrubbers kicked in. The ghouls sure didn't like that. We're gonna have to deal with them before opening the door.
So, the next step...
While the scrubbers clean the radiation from the wing, we can address our last problem.
There's way too many ghouls past those doors for us to just stroll on through, even if you tossed a cluster grenade in first. They had sentries to marinate in the rads.
How many ghouls we talking about?
Based on the camera feed, somewhere between lots and a horde.
So, what's the solution?
Think you might like this one. Plan is, you and
Alright,
I go
hold on
over
just
to
a
an
second,
arena we
guys. My
chose, set the
son is having a little
stage,
trouble,
and
so I'm
then
gonna mute
activate.
myself. I'll be right
Then
back.
we slaughter them all as they funnel through. I don't have the attention span for staring contests, hon. This is getting awkward. You checking out on me? This is getting awkward.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? My youngest one's prone to nightmares occasionally. That's the first time that's happened during a stream, though.
How does this device work?
I borrowed the bank's speakers and a couple lights. You saw how the ghouls all came running when we triggered the lockdown? Ferals aren't known for their self-preservation. Give them a clear path and some bait, and we can funnel them into a meat grinder.
Not a bad call.
The strategy is fine, but it's still really dangerous. You sure you want to do this?
Please. A free-for-all ghoul slaughter? I'd pay to have this kind of setup on demand.
You know I'll take care of her.
My hero. Let's get going. I got a place in mind for this.
Alright, saw another one of those things where it just said negative. Let's see if I can find that. Alright, so let's be done with this already. Alright, we'll just say let's be done. Okay, there we go. Pretty minor stuff, but nice to clean it up. Alright, lead the way, Allison. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Hey, Jason, how are you? Come on, you can do it. Dog meat. Come on, you never help with the pathing.
Hey.
Come over here.
Wait there.
Come on, you got this. Oh, where'd she go? She like teleported way ahead. Teleported and got knocked out.
Couldn't last any longer than that.
Interesting. It was a legendary glowing one, but it didn't have the star or any loot.
Yeah, this'll do us nice. Get the lay of the land. Put down some mines if you got them. Let me know when you're ready for the guests.
Nope. Alright, well, let's see. Let's make use of these mines we've got. Oh, she's working. She's not knocked down.
Caps
She
are
was
the
working
way
on
to
something.
a girl's
Got it.
heart. Guess she never had a decent shotgun.
Alright, what else we got for mines here? Oh, saving my bottle cap mines, though. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect weapon for this scenario here. Alright, drop that quick save before we start the slaughter.
Hey, once we start the beacon, it'll be go, go, go for a while. Don't know if we'll get a chance for a breather until they're all dead. So, if you got any mines, put them down. Not all at once. Save some for later, in case there's an encore. Ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah, let's do this.
That's what I like to hear.
What is she wrenching? I forget. It's probably supposed to be a device.
All right, I'm putting down the beacon. Get ready.
I don't know what the hell just happened there. That was weird. Like, she clearly teleported behind me, but I don't know why. Oh, there's the beacon. Okay. Okay, yeah, something funky went on there. Alright, I'm gonna have to dig into that. Okay, and I think that I feel like this should be playing some sounds
Hold
too.
up. We got an audience.
Alright, hold on. We got some bugs here. This is not playing correctly at all. Alright, let's go to NLTC 05. Bringing up this script here. Oh, I see some notes to me in the script. Oh, okay, looks like I have a counter note in here. Let's see. All right. Just looking through the script here. Okay, so there's a enable beacon timer. Yeah, okay, so let's see. iStage enable beacon. I don't see why she like popped into place like that. I don't see anywhere that that's happening in here. Oh, there it is. First wave, move behind player. Which we don't really need. So I'm actually going to disable that for this. KG. Okay. The beacon enabler. All right, so like I'm just gonna put some to-do notes in my script because I gotta wrap up for the night real quickly here. To-do, add alarm sounds. To-do, beacon should already be there. Just make this turn on the lights and play alarm sounds instead of popping into existence. Okay, got some to-do notes in the script so that when I have a little more time, I can pop back in there. All right, I think we're gonna finish this fight, and then I gotta call it for the night. So we're gonna just kill a bunch of ghouls, and we'll finish the quest.
Think
next
that
week.
was it.
Oh, did I kill them all with that one cryo grenade? No, they're there. Wow. That was one hell of a cryo mine. Still somebody left. Oh, there he is.
We got a few seconds. If you got any more mines, now's the time to put them down.
Yeah, no, maybe don't stand that close. Guess I don't need mines. I got this big nasty thing. Oh, I see one.
Hold up. Back on track. Watch your fire, hon.
I popped our cryo grenade. Oh.
Looks like trouble found us.
It's the Black Knight.
We got incoming.
Your leg's off. No, it isn't.
You all right? I got a minute to reload.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Keep them coming.
All right, is this thing gonna explode, or did it already explode? Yep, it's gonna explode. Okay.
Looks like trouble found us.
Ooh, this thing's nasty. Just blowing off all their limbs.
This day gets better. And that's how we do it. Ha!
Somebody's still alive. Wonder if they got like knocked into the ceiling or something with all those explosions. Ooh. That is a creepy sound. Are we good?
You're a force of nature, you know that?
I don't know, it's this busted weapon I have. You should get one. You just need to find an alien artifact and some mad scientists to weaponize it for you. No problem.
I'm lucky to have you at my side.
Thanks, hon. Phew. Let's head back and share the good news.
Sounds like a Mirelurk. Hold on, let's TCL here. Oh, lost my controller. Alright, hold on, we got a Prid. No, Prid 14. Hold on, there it goes. Alright, let's try TCL here. See if we can find this thing. You're right, it is a Mirelurk. Legendary glowing Mirelurk was underneath us.
We got incoming. Anyone else?
What do you got for me?
No? Aw.
Never-ending combat rifle. I mean, making that automatic would probably be far better than the if it. I really don't want never-ending. I don't want a combat rifle at all. I just don't want to deal with that. I like my hunting rifle. Wait, oops. TGM. I want TCL. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game stopped reacting to my keyboard. Something broken? Did we just crash it? Well, that'll be one way to end the stream, with a crash. Come on, no! Alright, well, it seems to be stuck. I don't know what's going on. I will let it sit for a while, but I got a little work to do before I go to bed tonight, so we'll call it a stream there. Thank you guys for joining me. I, in theory, should be back this Sunday with some more Skyrim. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank God you save often. Not as often as I should. We'll see if I have a save to recover from, but we'll pick up wherever we end up leaving off next week. So see you guys on Sunday.